D plus two close and half back or take apart. Hey Mickey, how you doing? This is a time we don't take a trip. If you want to go long, wait till it goes take 42
Okay.
seconds after they leave. So if you want to be short, wait till it breaks to that 45. So what I'm
I
thinking
wonder how
is
many people get this.
top run over the 2 plus 2
If you put it
close.
in the Discord at everybody, all of them
Who
should
has
get it.
notifications?
I think it only on this one only shows like I said 200 and 200 plus people are gonna get it.
Oh, so post it in a different channel. I
At
posted it in every
everyone.
channel.
At everyone.
I did do that, everyone.
If you did general at everybody, yeah, it should be every single person.
What's up, guys? What's good? I already got 22 concurrent viewers. What is good?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Good day, good day. Crypto chemist in the house. Got Happy Boot, Terry, Woodman, Jamie, me, Mr. Tommy G, Christian, Crypto Chemist, Robert, Sushant Kumar. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great morning. At least for me, it's a morning. Probably gonna get a coffee after this. Probably get something to drink.
Oh, for people who like to jump the not really.
I'm gonna work on a bot today that's gonna notify everyone, makes everything easier. It will make everything easier. Woodman Tiller 100x swings. Yeah, that's pretty much what that move was yesterday.
Yeah, that move down. I kind of wish I would have stayed up all night and just let my short run, because it just went forever. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was a ripper, man.
Yeah, so the move itself, like I got out at whatever. I got out at about like, I guess like a 3% move, but the move itself was, let's see.
You wanna go over the move?
It was like an 8% move.
Do you wanna go over the move, Brad? Just for those who took the trade, I can show your screen.
Yeah. I could share my screen. Hang on, let me just reorganize some of this crap.
Yeah, for sure. That was a nutty move, man. That was just. Here, guys. Here is the link, or not the link. The trade alert right here. Had Brad yesterday at 6:06 p.m. Since I'm short, took a trade. Look above for the targets. He took it at 6:06, and well, that was right about here in this bar. That was 6:06, and well, kind of dropped all the way to the bottom there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So, what happened was that Elon Musk, he's in our Discord, and he saw that Brad put up on the trade alerts, guys, that he's going to go short, and Elon Musk, he sent it.
And he decided to give us a little bit of help, which was cool.
Yeah, he got rid of whatever he had remaining in his Tesla Bitcoin treasuries,
Right.
So, you know what? I ain't going to do it.
And so if we look at it, get rid of this now. Oh, what the fuck?
Where is... I'm trying to find the...
My screen?
I have I can see your screen. It's just that, like, the zoom is being very buggy. I'm gonna have to close this. There we go. Or here, I'm gonna have to rejoin because the Zoom is being very buggy. It's not showing me. There we go. Got it. All right, you're good, Brad.
It was an 8.33% move ish. Let me read some of this chat. He said you swung it. Woodman says he swung with 125x, got stopped out because of leverage. Yeah, that's a tough to use that kind of leverage. What flavor? Bang this morning. I'm drinking Star Blast. Pretty much the only one that I drink unless they just don't have it, and I have to force one. Me said 50x as soon as he tweeted. Market Wow. Good evening. Good morning, guys. Afternoon. Not seeing your charts. I think you guys should be good now. You should be able to see the chart now. Let's see.
Yeah, I
Show
changed it there.
YouTube Analytics. Switch to charts, please. We're only seeing your YouTube prompt, nothing on your screen. Why do you all even use Zoom? Just use Discord. So Woodman, the reason that we use Zoom is because Discord is a piece of shit when it comes to screen sharing and streaming on it. That's why we use Zoom.
Yeah, this.
Well, the Mango Bang is good. Yeah, and then so is the what is that one? It's like guava pear or something. The purple. It's like purple and light green. That one's good too. Can you look at BPSN next area volume 37? That's a long way below through. But yeah, let me turn these back on. I have them turned off because we were looking at some stuff yesterday.
VPSN.
I think he means this one, the VPSV. Maybe not.
Aaron W, good morning. Hope you're having a great morning, man. Glad to have you.
All right, let's let this bad boy load up. Look what I tagged you in, Brad, on the Discord.
Sujin Kumar, why don't you have turn on monetization on live stream? Well, I mean, because we're really honestly not worried as much about the monetization as we are about the content that we put out. Well, we want to make sure that you guys actually enjoy watching what we put out and actually get value from what we put out. That's the ultimate goal of being able to provide information to you guys. It's just that it has to have some sort of value. I mean, that's what we want to do first. Everything else will come with time.
When who's that? Where did the chat go? 2 times stopped out 125x. It stops you out that far back, even though it didn't go up there. That's crazy.
Yeah, that leverage is pretty nutty. You're using Binance. I think Binance is the one that has 125x, right? Because I know Bybit only does 100x.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Me says it's awesome of y'all. Yeah, man, you already know, bro. We're out for the people. Fox says I'm watching this from my kayak in Sweden. That's legit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey man, at least you have a view to look at while we listen to Bitcoin Brad's beautiful voice. Only 200 EU margin max with 125x, so not much. Oh yeah, I mean in dollar amounts, I mean yeah, it's not a lot, but that leverage is. How much does that make it a total to? It's like I'm bad at math, so I have to do it on my phone. It's $25,000 that like you're able to mess around with. 24,800 borrowed money. That's crazy. I mean, imagine though. Alex says 125x gets you stopped out with a 0.8% move in the wrong direction. Yeah, man. The second that thing wicks, bro, GG's, you're done. You know.
Still need the red pill. Yeah, they're coming out. We'll be coming out with them soon.
Andy said, I'm watching
okay.
Naked Brad.
So let's talk about the continuation yesterday. We already talked about the play that we made yesterday, right? We had a really nice move. Shorted up here, covered right below the POC. I had to go to bed, so I didn't want to stay in the trade. But if we take a peek at this, we can kind of dig in and see why it would have been a good reason to stay in the trade or where to re-enter. So let's say, and I think this is a lot of people's biggest issue, right? Is they miss a move and they want to immediately get back in the trade. They want to, or they want to make a trade because they missed it. And that, that's FOMO, right? And that just comes with, learning the psychology. But, it's not a bad thing to want to get into a trade so you don't miss a move. But the thing is, you've got to wait for the right spot, right? So, like I said, we shorted up here, we covered down here. And now let's say you're not in a trade or you closed your trade and you still want to go short. So as these bars are forming, we see that this bar comes up into the single prints, but then stops. The next bar reverses, the next bar is inside bar, and then the next bar breaks structure, right? So here's our structure. This is our low. So we short here. We pay attention to see if price is going to break through here, because if it doesn't, and it struggled yesterday, but if it doesn't break through here, we got to cut that trade. And that's the biggest thing is if you don't cut these trades quick and fast, then what's going to happen is you're going to end up holding on to a losing trade for an extended period of time, and that's something that you do not want to do, right? So we need to make sure that that's not what we're doing, and you got to wait for the right spot, right? And understanding that shorting on this low is dangerous, right? So you're shorting on this break, and that's a dangerous short. So you have to be ready to cut it quick if it doesn't go in your favor, right? So let's say you want to short the break. So you get ready, price stops right here. I'm sure it hesitated right here. It always does. You jump in as a short, limit order, it fills you, and it starts to come up this way. Your initial stop is up here. Well, if it starts to come back like this, just close it, right? And then if it goes like this, well, then it could have gone like this. So at least you didn't lose all of this. You just lost this little bit right here. And that's one thing that's key, is that you have to be able to cut these trades short. So you get in here and it comes, sorry, I got 50 Cent playing in my headphones. I'm trading the BS futures at the same time, guys. Sorry. So it breaks, and then look where it comes up, right? Basic market structure comes up, tries to fill these singles, can't fill the singles. We start one time framing down. Where do we come back up to? Right? Structure. Right? We have these stops here, and people defending the single prints from above. Comes back up, trades back down. And so when you get, like if you get short on the break of this, let's say, where's my pen at? So if you get short on the break of this, break of here, this value area low or this market structure, expecting, to run the stops here, which it did, you've got to realize that you've got to cover, right? You've got to cover your profit. Don't expect us to just, keep going all the way, off my screen. You've got to expect that buyers are eventually going to step in somewhere, and you've got to cover in profits, right? Don't be afraid to take a small profit. A small profit is definitely bigger than a loss. They're definitely better than a loss. Let's see. Anthony Flores, yo, what's up? 9 hours in the red is the market cipher way. Yeah, I wonder how, because I know yesterday when I was shorting, someone told me that crypto face was longing. And then someone said that they're only going to follow crypto face because he's the one who makes the most money or whatever. But I wonder if he ended up getting out of that long position, because it looked like a tough position to be in for sure. Matt Flynn says, Brad, having trouble with buyback execution. I feel like a lot of slippage is needed to trade a pretty solid in execution. Yeah, it is a lot more consistent as far as slippage goes. The only thing is that it's a lot less liquid. So you have to, if you don't limit order, you can get really bad fills. And if you're using market orders, that's probably why you're getting bad fills. Right. So you're saying about 37,150 just got out of value area if it comes back cut. Andy, are you let's see, 37, what did you say? 37,150. So did you long up here? I'm not sure of the question. Crypto chemist on that demo account. CF is definitely wrecked. What do you mean when you say single? So single prints to me, if we look back over here, so what single prints are a sign of liquidation. So if we look right here, what happened is let me make this down a little bit so we can really take a peek at this. Of my pen. So market comes down, right? It comes down right here, and buyers buy this up, right? This is why you see the bounce from here. And so what happens is when it comes down past that area, all of these buyers are getting liquidated because their stop loss or their liquidation point is right here. They're taking that L, right? It comes right down to the bottom and it causes a single print. And the single print is just a sign of liquidation. So there's really no volume in here. And that's going to show us where, people got liquidated at. And typically price likes to close these gaps. It's not, hasn't been able to close these gaps, but these single prints are just formed from, liquidation periods. And that's kind of how, if we zoom out, how we caught the move yesterday. Because, why I was looking for a short is because we moved up and it wasn't on these heavy buyers. It was just on people getting stopped out. So there wasn't like, extreme amount of buying going up. It was just, there wasn't any supply. There was no selling. And then so last night, we have all these single prints. There was heavy selling up here. Not really heavy selling right here to push us down. It was just people getting stopped out. That's it. So that's a key thing to look for. Let's see. Andy, know what I'm saying? Would you long above 37,150? Okay, so 37,150. So long right here. No, I wouldn't. I mean, you could, right? It's just that you have the VWAP right here and then the single print. So sellers might defend hard. You could try the long up here and try to break these single prints, clear over the VWAP. But you just got to be willing to take profit as soon as those single prints are closed or as soon as you get over the VWAP, right? Because as soon as you get over the VWAP, what's going to happen is sellers are going to try to defend and keep price underneath of the VWAP because that's what they want. They want to be in control. So if the price is underneath of the VWAP, sellers are in control.
Torres, I saw a video from James Dalton. He mentioned that there are narrow and wider sessions and that when they are wider, it is more difficult and there is more momentum needed to break the market structure.
That he's only talking about futures. So it's a little bit different. So the futures don't trade nonstop like Bitcoin does. Right, Bitcoin trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whereas the futures don't trade over the weekends. So they tend to put in a little bit more value. So if I could pull over my my futures chart. Oops, wrong screen. Move it up a little bit. Okay, so you see here in this is the ES futures. You know, we're having these bigger profile areas. I have this one extended, and you know this one's like this, but you have these big areas of consolidation, and you know that typically is consistent with the futures market, but with the Bitcoin space is not really like that because it's a lot less. The price is just so much more, so the jumps are a lot higher, and then also what's happening is we have it broken down. So like with this XO charts, we have it broken down specifically into time ranges. So if we were to go like this, if we zoom out, so we double click on this and we start merging these, um, right, you'll start to see kind of what he's talking about. So this is like a double distribution down here. And so you can keep merging these and you'll start to see like value area shifts up here, right? Merge the next one. You know, we have like these huge spots, and that's if you're trading. This is like 24 hours right here, session to session right here. So that's if you're looking for something like that. The reason we don't do that is because every session is traded differently in um, in Bitcoin, right? So if you merge everything, what happens during the London hours and what happens during the U.S. Open are going to be, you know, completely different. I'm just thinking single principle of 31 stops should be weak. Am I reading this correct? Yeah. So, you know, if it gets up there, there is that possibility for stops. It's just dangerous because you have, you know, some resistance right here with the VWAP, and sellers are going to try to defend that VWAP, and sellers, you know, should try to defend those single prints. Below the VWAP, you mad, son. Yeah. So I'm gonna send it back to C130. I'll still be on. I got a couple things to take care of right now, but I'll still be on, so I'll hop in if I can. I got to get a couple things done. But yeah, any more questions, just post them in the chat and I'll get back to them when I jump back on the mic.
All right, man. Appreciate it, brother. Take it easy, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So for today, I have two articles I kind of want to go over. We have from CoinOunce, it says Bitcoin falls after Elon Musk tweets a broken heart emoji with Bitcoin. So for anybody wondering what happened yesterday, was Elon Musk pretty much tweeted and the entire price of Bitcoin went down a good 8%. So if we look here, you can see that we were around this area yesterday, around over here somewhere. And then the tweet came out, and then, you know, the price kind of dropped. We called it out on the Discord in the trade alerts. You know, we said, hey, looking to short, right? 606, the price dropped. But what happened was Elon Musk tweeted a broken heart emoji, and the whole market just followed. So here it says Bitcoin slid after a cryptic tweet from Elon Musk hinting at a potential split with the leading cryptocurrency. The latest tweet from the tech billionaire to buffet the token's price. The token, or the price of Bitcoin, dropped as much as 3.4%. Was trading at about 37,790 as of early Western trading time, and you know it dropped. So this is what he tweeted, right? This is what he tweeted. Hashtag Bitcoin broken heart emoji, and it says her. You know, I know I said it would be over between us if you quoted another Linkin Park song, but I found someone else in him. So in the end, you know, it doesn't even matter. And just because of this, that's why everything happened. Give me one sec. Where is... So it says Elon Musk continues to trigger crypto prices with this tweet. And to sum it all up, right? So most notably, the tycoon last month reversed a decision to allow purchases of Tesla electric vehicles with Bitcoin, citing the environmental concerns because of the energy required by the servers underpinning the cryptocurrency. The recent crackdown by Chinese regulators on Bitcoin mining and trading also led to a plunge in the sector. In his latest tweet, Musk wrote, hashtag Bitcoin with a broken heart emoji, quoting Linkin Park. And then Tesla has not sold its Bitcoin holdings. So the leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin is about 27,000 shy of its mid-April record of almost 65,000. The biggest believers in cryptocurrency argue that the token just consolidating before a run to higher new records. However, Musk's spotlight on environmental risks and the way his tweet drives swings in prices have hurt the narrative of Bitcoin's mainstream adoption. So this is just, try not to follow the news too much, guys. A lot of times it can become very easy to fall into a bunch of stuff that, that's happening because of the news. Like, oh, Bitcoin's going to this price, Bitcoin's going to that price. And that's fine and all. But the core fundamentals of everything that Bitcoin has, like let's say, you have Bitcoin, the future global reserve currency, as some people call it. Well, it's not that yet. So we can't really refer to it as that. And we have to understand that even though it is an alternative to gold and how we see it, it's not there yet. And we have to see how the adoption curve is going to go. So the only thing we can do for now, guys, is just trade the price action and benefit from the price action at this point. Because if you're hodling Bitcoin and you're putting a lot of money in there, you're taking an opportunity cost because you're not taking money out of that to use it for anything else. So you're risking the possibility of missing out on bigger returns from other investments because you're going to shut them down. That's what's going to happen. You're not going to trade it. You're going to hold it. It's going to sit there. B, all of, if you go all in on Bitcoin, it's all at the mercy of the market, which is never a good thing. So you're going to have your portfolio be moving when the market moves. Whatever the market maker wants that day for Bitcoin to do is what your entire portfolio is going to do. So the solution to that would be to, if you are having a portfolio where you hold a good amount of money, which some people do, don't have so much in it to where you can't do anything else. Try to find a good diversification method that works for you, because you're going to want to make as many Bitcoins as you can before Bitcoin becomes extremely rare, which is the goal. The halving and the consumption of Bitcoin, with the way it's algorithmically designed, it should be extremely rare in the future, and that's what it's projected to be. So why not make as many more Bitcoins as possible, even if it's just 0.01 of a Bitcoin? If you do a bunch of trades consistently and you lose 40%, 30%, you win 60%, and with time you get more. You get 0.10 Bitcoin. That's still 0.10 Bitcoin. That's a tenth of a Bitcoin. That's good. You're going to want to grab as much as you can. Let me read some chat. How can one man's tweet send the market down? Yeah, exactly. It's because there's so many new people in Bitcoin, guys, that not everybody knows how this all works. There's a lot of new people. New investors are leaning towards the crypto space more, just because the crypto space is an emerging market, and it's more user friendly in certain ways than most traditional investments. And just people just jump in, and I think it's almost too easy to give anyone a leveraged account, and they can go in and start pretty much wrecking themselves, because we've all been there. We have all been, and we have all been beginners. I've been a beginner. Everybody here was started somewhere. You just jump in, you get some leverage. You think you know what you're doing, and you lose some money. I lost 30K screwing around one time, but I learned from that crap. Hard. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that I didn't lose money, because I did. But it's all about being able to scuff up those parts and being able to move on and continue trading. Tweet will be a trend of trading. Just we're gonna have to wait for bad or good news. Yeah, that's true. It's just the bad or good news, if you think about it, it has nothing to do with the performance of the asset itself. If say let's say Bitcoin is better than all the other cryptos, and then Elon Musk tweets something and it goes down, and then he tweets something about Doge and it goes up, and it's just like, well, the correlation there doesn't really add up. And you start looking at it and you see that the fundamentals never change. The fundamentals of the cryptocurrency itself never change. They're going to stay the same. They're going to stay constant. But you have, you know, somebody out here saying Bitcoin is burning too much energy. And it's just like, okay, well, the U.S. banks are burning a lot more energy than Bitcoin is, and so is the gaming network. So should people stop playing video games? Are, you know, video game prices going to drop? No, people are going to keep investing in video games because video games are a lucrative thing. People are going to always want to play video games. We're humans. But nobody's out here, you know, selling off all that stuff. They're not, you know, and it's just the way it is. It's a whole mind game. He's just doing it because he's driving the price down for whatever reason he wants to drive it down. He knows he can make it. He knows that he can influence the market. So they're doing it because whatever reason it may be, they're doing it because there's a reason. That's why. That's it. That's why. Yeah, rockets are good for the environment. Yeah, exactly. Those rockets, man. I mean, they're necessary because we want to develop as a species, but at the same time, it's like you can't go out there and say Bitcoin's doo-doo when you know, you're putting so much fuel inside these rockets and you're burning all this, you know, stuff in the atmosphere. It's just like, it just doesn't make sense. C-130, I did notice news is just something. What's behind the news is is truth, and many people don't see it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
The price still hasn't moved down, huh? Still just kind of.
Yeah.
See it, the garage seat.
Looks like it wants
That's
to
why
though.
I said I short buys. Because garage, you know,
It's got fucking.
They're tough to. Yeah, the truth, man. Yeah, the behind the scenes, what's happening is really honestly what many people should worry about. And when it comes down to all that stuff, you know, you have to think as a trader, how are you going to capitalize on this? That when you're trading, you're not worried about these articles or anything. The possibility of an article hitting while you're trading is so slim. So don't even trip. Don't even worry about it. Let's just worry about the price action and what the Bitcoin price is doing, because then that way we can capitalize on it. That's all that we should do. Just got to find the direction. And if somebody tweets in that direction, then cool. At least we've identified that direction. Guys, also, if you haven't checked out the Discord, check it out. It's awesome. We have trade alerts there for all of our members. Anybody can go in there and start making money immediately just by talking to the community, because everybody there is all about guiding and mentoring each other. So I'm going to go ahead and take the invite link and put it into the description, or I'm sorry, in the chat. We have a lot of cool stuff in there. This is for the new people, right? I mean, the trade alerts, right? We post every trade on here. We also post the results, the trades that we've taken in the past. So we try to keep up with it. There's a resources tab here for trading psychology, education and indicators, recommended reading material, TA sheets, and for here, post your suggestions in here. I read them, trust me. I read them. And the lifestyle ones, you have, you know, memes, gaming, pets. You can post your pets on here. This is my dog. I love my dog. She looks like a nugget. Happy hour lounge if you're chilling, you know. Sweat equity if you want to work out, and post your profits and loss right here, and you can post your PCs, your setup right here on the battle station portion. So just check it out. We also have TPO trading for Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, and futures contract. Then we have regular trading, you know, with indicators on all the cryptos as well. It's a good spot to be at. We also are giving away a 20 seats pretty much for our Instagram raffle. So if you check out the Instagram, I'll post it right here. If you check out the Instagram, there is a raffle going on. When we hit 500 followers, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick 20 people once they follow the instructions on the Instagram, and we are going to give them a private training session, so that way they can fix up their skills and have more in-depth and a more one-up on the market. That way they can go out there and trade and be profitable. Not saying that they aren't. It's just we want to give them as much value as possible. And in return, all we ask is that you guys just follow, you know, our Instagram and possibly follow the other ones and share them, just because we want to expand and we want to grow. We want we want the new traders to see us and come this way first before going to anyone else, because you're having new traders see guys like Crypto Face. They see him doing these big trades, then they get baited because they think it's that easy, which it's not. It's actually very difficult, and they lose their money. And we don't want anyone else to lose their money, because you guys work hard for your money. It's insane how hard nowadays we all have to work to gain some sort of monetary incentive. It's a lot of work. It really is. Think about it. When you're looking at hours and you see that dollar amount, that's how many dollars 1 hour of your life is worth. And to lose, right, $15 in one trade is to lose 1 hour of your time. That's a lot of time. For me, it's $15 because over here in Washington State, it's $15 an hour, but that's just an example. So think of whatever your minimum wage is, and then look at whatever you lost whatever you lose next time, and then divide that by your minimum wage. That's how many hours of work it would take you to regain that much back. And look at how fast you lost it. Try to break away from this monetary structure that trading has become. Try to derive away from the psychological aspect. Can you check Wyckoff accumulation? Let me see. Can you check Wyckoff accumulation? We're on the WSC phase. Action camera, I can check that out in a sec. I don't really do Wyckoff too much, but I can check it out. J-Red, of course. Robert Hamd, still in early days of BTC. Remember when PCs were introduced, thousands of players. Now we have few players. BTC will be around after the dust settles. Market makers scaring weekends. Yeah, true that. J-Red, I'm new. Welcome, J-Red. Welcome. Hopefully you can, chill here for a little bit. Guys, if you can be so awesome to hit up the like button, smash up the like. It helps us reach other YouTubers and other viewers, so we can expand, grow, and be able to populate on YouTube, on the YouTube feed. We want newer investors to come this way. That's the goal, is for us to pop up on people's feeds. They see us, they click on it, and once they're in, guys, they're gonna stay, because we're gonna give them all the value they need, just like how we give you guys all the value that you guys need in anything, in every aspect. So please hit that like button so we can go ahead and smash that algorithm, and so we can populate on everyone's screen, and so we can make it the most value anyone can get for paid subscription, and it's free. Can't get any better. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got a lot of people out there just giving really bad information, and it's paid. It's like, what is this? Me says start putting some screenshots of your moves on your IG. Yes, I mapped out a giant tree yesterday, and I am looking at ways to pretty much put some of the plays on IG, that way people can get quick snapshots. Crypto chemist, wrecked faces, right? Wrecked face. I should make that an emoji when you type in wrecked face. Robert Ham, dude, what if I'm not on all the platforms to share your link? Does that bounce me from a TPO spot? No, it just gives you a higher possibility. That's all it is. It's just extra bonus points. But ultimately, following that Instagram will get you to where you need. I can't get on board with the TikTok thing, but you're fine, man. You don't have to follow, any. You guys don't have to do anything. You guys don't have to do anything. You guys can just sit and relax, and the content's going to go your way. It just helps out everyone else. That's it. But, if you guys don't want to follow a certain social media because you don't have one, you don't have to follow it. Not at all. We're not here to make you guys follow socials. We're here to give you guys value. All we're saying is that, hey, if you guys do, follow the socials, in return, we will pick 20 of you guys to be in a one-on-one class to make things easier. And like Bitcoin, Brad was saying, Bitcoin is falling right now pretty hard, actually. Very hard. Let's hit 100 likes, says Jake the Cake. That'd be dope. We got 70 viewers, 40 likes. So you shan't just kiss the like button. Just do it. Kiss it ever so slightly. Legend, keep up the good work again, says Nemanja. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to trying to be different out there, trying to change the space up a little bit, just trying to shift people's mindsets, trying to just be ourselves. Just trying to be ourselves. Where do you put the trade setups in the Discord? Scott, thank you for asking that question. Yeah, sure thing. So the trades, if you go to the Discord and you have, you start at the top right here, just work your way down, you see trade alerts, drop down that folder, click on admin trade alerts, and right there will be the trades for whatever day it is. These were the trades for yesterday right here. You should be getting notified on here. If you don't, check and see if you can get notified by making this channel a channel that you get notified from. And if that's checked, we'll add everyone and you shall receive a alert for where the price is going to be heading. Jason is also live. Yeah, Jason's a cool guy. I wanna talk to him a little more, see if maybe we can do some more duo streams or something. Talk a little bit about Bitcoin, where it's going. Scott Galloway, thank you. No problem, Scott. No problem. I'm gonna take a sip of my water real quick. I'm a little thirsty. Also, guys, remember to be part of the revolution. It's not about following someone because of what they have or what they do. It's following someone because of what they believe and who they are. Because core beliefs, fundamentals, and structure are anything that guides civilizations to where they are. Structure and altruism. Because at the end of the day, and when everything is done, it is all about the people. The people are the only thing that matters. Here at the Citadel, we will make sure that everybody gets what they need. So remember, guys, it's not about what that person has to show or offer. It is about what they're able to provide. That's all it's about. Do you guys hold any alts? I hold Ethereum, but I wouldn't really call Ethereum an altcoin. Ethereum has a very good utility. I have a good amount of ETH actually, but BNB, a little bit of BNB. Some VeChain, get some VeChain, This is for the people that haven't seen it. The bonus entries are right here. If you're trying to get that, so what the win is, the random giveaway is it's a small group Zoom training session with Bitcoin Brad, and it's limited to 20 people. Once we hit 500, we're going to go ahead and do the raffle and go for it. We're almost there. We're almost halfway there, guys. Halfway there. Once we get there, it's going to be an awesome session. We'll pick out 20 people, show them some very good trading techniques, and, everyone wins. It's a win, 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 win. And on top of that, it's also another win. And if you look at the wins, they have wins within the wins. And then it just becomes a giant fractal of wins. Robert Ham, doing good matters. Yeah, man, exactly. It's not about what, like, if you're doing something, it's not about what you want, right? If you're doing something, if you're pursuing something, and let's say it involves a lot of people, it's not about what you want. If you want to do something like Instagram, YouTube, become a Facebook influencer, something that has to do with followers, you have to suspend the beliefs of yourself, and you have to believe what everyone else believes, because that's why you're doing what you're doing. You're not sitting here doing what you're doing because of you. No one's going to watch you if what you do does not help them out. No one's going to sit there and say, this is worth my time, because they just want to see you do what you do. It's not about that. And that's what we're trying to shoot for. We're not out here doing this because we want to be on a screen and do some other stuff. No, we're doing this because we want people to learn. We want people to be active with the trading space and be able to fully understand and grasp the concepts that they can utilize to be able to fully extrapolate their wealth to crazy lengths. That's what we want to do. So we don't want to sit here and play videos of draws or memes of ourselves at like half speed for whatever reason, or stream our trades that have like $400,000 in the green. Like, that doesn't matter. Why? How does that benefit you guys? Me streaming a trade that's $400,000 in the green or $300,000 in the red. How does that benefit any of our viewers? It doesn't. That's why we don't do that. And I think you guys kind of get what I'm talking about here. But we want to give you guys value. Pure 100% value. Hitler had money, made heaps too. Not a good bloke. Yeah, right? Exactly. Big Beard, what's up, Big Beard? How you doing, brother? Jack Dorak, can you explain the massive pump and dump we just had? Yeah, sure. Give me one sec. It's good, Big Beard. Says Anthony Flores, C130 Bitcoin Brad. What do you guys what you guys do expect crypto and stock things? What do you mean, Sushant? What a low volume on BTC is just ripping through stop losses. So I was told to look at the Wyckoff. I'm going to look at the Wyckoff distribution schematic, and then I'm going to look at, it's because somebody asked for it earlier, and I'm going to look at the pump and dump. So the pump and dump, right? We broke market structure, right? So we had a peak. We broke market structure when we were, you know, in our ranges of where everything should be at. And the price started pushing down, started kind of eating up, and then it just dropped. Same thing again, and dropped. So the overall trend direction is down. It was because of that tweet, but market structure was able to let us know ahead of time that if price were to continue this direction, that this would have been the result, only because of where people were positioned inside of this consolidation zone. So market structure, you know, like you get red pilled. You're able to see this consolidation zone as buyers and sellers and positions that they're in, and when market structure is set a certain way and you see it, you know what can happen whenever the market shifts its direction. So it's all about knowing the direction. And at that point, it's a 50-50 bet, but it doesn't matter if it's a 50-50 bet because you know which side is going to play out as long as you know market structure. That's all it is. And then the Wyckoff schematic, you know, I'm not really too worried about that, but I can search it up. It's pretty much, I hope that we're in the accumulation. Someone said that we are the W on ST phase. Oh, the secondary test. I mean, yeah, we could be on the secondary test. It just depends. It all depends. Anything can play out. Anything can play out. Let's short. Yeah, you know, I mean, definitely looks very weak. But guys, check out the Instagram. Make sure to enter so that way you guys can get selected for that class. And also check out the Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link in there, the Discord link. Check all these things out. They will help you out. They will benefit you. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Jasper, we're in distribution, not accumulation. Yeah, I kind of don't worry about the Wyckoff method because, I mean, no, don't say you may be wrong. You'd possibly be right. I don't really look at the Wyckoff too much, just because if you're in the if you're looking at the Wyckoff method, you could always make money on the direction of the price. So it's all about, you know, for me at least, what we want to teach you guys is the direction of the price. Once you understand that, then you can embed strategies like the Wyckoff method and all that stuff because you have more strategies to capitalize on the short term. If you're able to make money when the price moves, you can definitely make money when you're seeing these bigger picture schematics as to where the price should be going. Here also, guys, the Instagram is in the description. I'm going to paste that on there. Check that out, guys. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream a little short here. I appreciate Bitcoin Brad and ETHEREUM. We appreciate your guys' viewership. We're here to teach you guys and give you guys as much value as possible. And we were able to get in a few things in the stream. We were able to see the previous trade that we took, and we saw what pretty much drove the market down, and we kind of wrapped it up and went over some few basics for target price or time price opportunity. And you know, we try our best to make sure that you guys are good. no matter what. So you guys, Sushant Kumar, Bitcoin Brad post today short at 6:36 a.m. in my time zone, and Elon tweet came out at 6:37 a.m. Exactly, right? Exactly. Market structure, guys. Market structure. But you guys have a great morning, day, night, wherever you may be at. You guys take it easy. We do this for you guys, and we love it. You guys just make sure you hang tight. More things are going to come your way, and we will make sure that you guys are provided with the value and knowledge needed to become excellent traders. It does not matter what anyone has to offer if it does not do you any good. So we want to make sure that you guys can see that what we have to offer will do you good before you take our offer in anything. Because at the end of the day, we don't want you guys to follow something that we don't do. That's why we post the trade alerts, because we want you guys to see that, you know, the trade alerts are successful before you decide to take the trade alerts that we're offering. So guys, you are all awesome. You guys all rock. I enjoy and love waking up every morning to come to this microphone to speak to a group of very smart individuals that are willing to put aside all sorts of biases just to be able to make money in the end and be able to capitalize on the ability and the freedom that money provides them. It's not about the money, it's the time it provides you. And it's not about anything else other than the people around you and the closest people that you love. Because at the end of the day, it does not matter where you are if you don't have anyone there for you and if you don't have people supporting you. And that is what the Citadel is for. We're a family. We are here to support you guys. We're here to make sure you guys are good. And so is everyone else in our community, who they are all out here to support each other. Because, hey, man, no matter what, your neighbor's always going to have your back, regardless of what. Our Discord is way, way, way different, guys. Way different than any other place. Just check it out. If you're not there, it's going to be awesome for you. I guarantee you. So I'll leave you guys with that. You guys have a great, great, great rest of your time. Trade safe. Don't stress anything out. Relax and enjoy your time. You guys are